More conflict tonight in the controversy over this fence surrounding a popular Parker restaurant.
So earlier we told you the businessman who put up that fence pleaded guilty in court. Now the restaurant owner accused Mitch Trevey of illegally putting up that fence during an unresolved land dispute, making it look like her restaurant was out of business. Denver7 Chief Investigative Reporter Tony Kovaleski talked to Trevey in court, and things got a little tense.
I didn't do anything wrong. What's happening, and I'm nobody's victim. Tony, and you need to just back down and stop this crap. I know you're really good at what you do, but it's garbage. What you're doing right now is garbage, and you're playing along with evil.
Tony, thank you so much for joining us. It's pretty clear to our viewers who just watched that you had a pretty tense interaction with that prominent Parker businessman, right?
Yeah, and completely unexpected, because we went to that hearing thinking that it would just wrap up what we've reported. He was going to take the fence down and deal with whatever he had there, but it went from a conversation to an out-and-out attack on what we reported.
So why don't you make sure all the facts get out, okay? Before I get fried again on social media like I did last time, like you trashed my business, and I'm still reeling from it. Thanks to you.
I trashed your business, or the facts trashed your business?
No, the way you presented them.
So Natalie, watching that, you can tell it was tense. He was not happy with what we reported, and really not happy with the outcome of what our reporting brought to his business.
Right, and you said it wasn't expected at all from your point of view. So how are you navigating that conversation while he's attacking not only your reporting, but the credibility?
Well, I think it's important to listen. We gave him a platform to share his opinion, and you could hear multiple times he thinks what we reported was evil. He questions what we did. But remember, this was a story that started with the people of Parker reaching out because they saw that fence that he put in place. They saw the impact it was having on one of their favorite restaurants. And they reached out to our team saying, this can't be right. The more questions we asked, the town of Parker got involved. They issued that summons. Accountability happened. And yeah, as you well know, sometimes when we put the facts out there, people like to come after the messenger.
Right, I was going to say, you've had, interactions previously in your reporting over the years where things do get tense, they get heated. From your perspective, when you're doing your job, how do you navigate that conversation in the moment and those relationships?
Well, I think like a lot of situations in life, you have to hear what the person is saying. And we gave Mr. Trevey plenty of opportunity to share his side of this story, both before that interaction in the town of Parker and during our reporting throughout that process. So it's listening, it's responding, and I think the most important thing I said to him is he was angry with me, but I asked, are you angry with me or the facts that we shared? And the facts that we shared didn't look good for what he did, and that's why the fence is down. That's why that restaurant is doing well right now, and the process worked.
So is it safe to say yet that the fence saga is over?
Well, it's safe to say for now that fence saga is over. It is all down. He has reported back to the town of Parker that that fine has been dropped. And I think for everybody out there watching, our story brought it to light, but the people in the town of Parker said this isn't right and forced that change.
And I know you've had a lot of good feedback from people living there, so thank you so much for your reporting. Chief Investigator Tony Kovaleski.